In this part, we are going to understand the use cases of use the SQL and Apache Spark Pool. For example, for the use of the big data or for a big amount of data, what is the best scenario to use?
The Apache Spark and SQL integration that is available within Azure Synapse Analytics provide several benefits. That you can take advantages of the big data computational power that the Apache Spark offer. Also, there is a flexibility in the use of the Apache Spark and SQL language and framework on a platform. The integration is seamless and doesn't require a complex setup. SQL and Apache share the same underlying metadata stored to transfer data easier. As a result, when you deploy an Azure Synapse Apache Spark cluster, the Azure Data Lake Gen 2 capability enables you to store Apache Spark SQL table within it. If you use the Apache Spark SQL table, there is a table can be required from a SQL-based transaction language without needing to use command line like create external table within Azure Synapse Analytics. The query integrates natively with a data file that are stored in Azure in Apache Spark format. The integration can be helpful in a use case where you perform an ETL process periodically using the SQL need to call on the computation power of Apache Spark to perform a portion of extract, transform, and load. The ETL process as it more efficient. Let's say you would like to write a data to SQL Pool after you perform engineering task in Apache Spark. You can reference the dedicated SQL pool data as a resource for joining with a Apache Spark data frame that can contain data from other files. The method makes use of the Azure Synapse Apache Spark to Synapse SQL Connector to efficiently transfer data between the Apache Spark and SQL Pool. The Azure Synapse Apache Spark Pool to Synapse SQL Connector is a data source implementation for Apache Spark. It uses the Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2 and Polybase in SQL Pool to efficiently transfer data between the Apache Spark cluster and the Synapse SQL instance. The other thing to keep in mind is that beyond the capability to mention it above, the Azure Synapse Studio experience gives you to integrate notebook experience within to this notebook experience. You can attach a SQL or Apache Spark pool and develop to execute transforming pipeline using Python, Scala, or native Spark language SQL.